All right, good afternoon, everyone. We are going to start chapter 4. Now, as you notice, we're skipping 411. We're going straight to 412, okay? So you do not need to do that. Don't worry about it, okay? 412, how does it grow? Seeing growth in different representations. In lesson 411, you looked at 4 different ways of representing patterns and began to find connections between them. Well, we didn't do that, but in the previous chapter, we've done this. Throughout this chapter, you will explore connections between and find efficient ways to move from one type of representation to another. Today, you will look for specific connections between geometric patterns and equations. As you work, keep these questions in mind. How can you see growth in the rule? How do you know if your rule is correct? What does a representation tell you? What are the connections between these representations? At the end of this lesson, put your work today in a safe place. You will need it for lesson 413. You will need it. Okay, so in this chapter, we're going to really focus on switching between tables, graphs, patterns, and rules. By the end of this chapter, you should be very quick at switching between one and the other. Now, I do want to apologize already ahead of time. I did not get you the handout today that I really wanted to. I will get those handouts to you in packets starting today, I guess, but not everyone got it. So some of you might want to print out the packet or the handout that I've included on today's lesson, just so you have it available for you, okay? So my apologies with that. If not, you can just wait till tomorrow. We only have one part we're going to do today, which is this right here, okay? So if without the pattern, you're welcome, or without the handout, you're welcome to get a piece of graph paper and do this if you want to, okay? Tile pattern 1. Examine the tile pattern shown below. Here it is. How is a pattern growing? What are the tiles being added in each new figure? On your resource page, and that's what I was talking about. Again, if you don't have it, you're going to have to do it eventually. So if you want to do it on graph paper, you can. Otherwise, I guess you could kind of discuss it, look at it, analyze it, and tomorrow you just have to make it up when you do get the packet, okay? Use a marker or colored pencil to color in the new tiles in each figure, okay? So that's what I want you to focus on is pause. And I want you to try to figure out what tiles are being added. So pause the video when you're done. When you think you've got it, use colored pencil to mark the new tiles that were just being added. And when you're done, unpause it and we'll see if you agree. All right, so here's what I noticed, okay? This figure right here has these 4 here in the middle and then 1 and 1, okay? Then we seem to add some tiles. I would say we add these 2 tiles here, and then 1 tile here, and 1 tile here. Which means the next time we add this one here, we add 2 more here, and 1 at the end. Cool. Do you agree? Is that how it seems to be growing? All right, let's see. Let's move on to the next question. Oh, what would figure 100 look like? Oh, actually, you know what? I think we were supposed to also go ahead and figure out tile pattern figure 0 and figure 4. So figure 0 and figure 4 are not included for some reason in here. So I'm going to do it here. So think about it. If these were added and these 2 here were added, that means let's go with figure 4. Seems like I'm adding every time. So that means here has 3. So I'm going to go 4 now. So 4 sets of 2. No, actually this one has 4. This one would be 5 sets of 2. Now be careful because space is going to be a real issue. I'm going to have to slide these down a little bit here. 5. There we go. And then it goes, figure 3 goes up 3, so I'm going to have to go 4 here. 1, 2, 3. Here's my previous figure, and then 4. Then it goes down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I added this one, these 2 here, and this one there. That's my figure 4. Will you try drawing figure 0 right now? Pause the video, draw figure 0, then unpause it when you think you got it. All right, so here's my prediction. Figure 0, look, these are the ones I added, right? So if I remove them, I should be left with figure 0, which would look like, ta-da, that's it. Cool. All right. What would figure 100 look like? Describe it in words. How many tiles would there be in figure 100? Find as many ways as you can to justify your conclusion. Be prepared to report back. So I want you to pause the video now and try to figure out how many tiles in figure 100. How do you know? How do you find it? Got it? When you are done, unpause it and we'll compare. Now, I hope that you had some type of justification, some type of explanation as to how many tiles figure 100 would have, but here's what we're going to do, okay? I am going to sketch it. Now, a sketch is a simple drawing. As you notice, it had a rectangle here, and then it has a series of tiles this way, and a series of tiles this way, okay? That's a beautiful drawing. No, it's actually horrible, but let's see if we can analyze this. Look at this. Figure 100 had a 2 by 2 rectangle. Figure 100, did I say 100? Figure 1 had a 2 by 2. Figure 2 had a 2 by 3. Figure 3 had a 2 by 4. Figure 4 has a 2 by 5. So in that case, we can assume that this is probably going to be 2, and figure 100 would have a 2 by 101. That means how many tiles would be there? 2 times 101 is 202. Then let's go back to here. Look at this. Figure 1 has 1 sticking out. Figure 2 has 2 sticking out on each side. Figure 3, 3. So we can assume then in figure 100, I should have put figure 100, would have 100 sticking out this way and 100 sticking out this way, for a grand total of 202 plus 100 plus 100 should be 402 tiles. Is that what you got? Is that how you got it? Hopefully. All right. That is what we're going to focus on today. That is all we're doing for today. Tomorrow, we are going to continue on this handout. Please don't work ahead. Please don't go on to the other figures. We're going to discuss those tomorrow. So, and if you don't have the packet, you're going to get the packet tomorrow as well, okay? So that's it for today. Have a good day.